What's up, guys? Mike Patrick. In this video I have
Napoleon Patrick.
Alright, I got Chant with me, guys, and what we want to talk about in this video is the Schumann resonance. Okay, now the Schumann resonance is the frequency that the earth vibrates on. Okay, now once again, I know to who I'm trying to reach with this video. This may be something that's foreign, okay, but the Schumann resonance is real. Okay, anything living has an electromagnetic field. Everything living has a frequency and a vibration, okay, that it resonates at, all right, based on the consciousness of the living being or entity. Okay, so a lot of people, we're very arrogant, okay, we're very selfish, okay, we're very conceited to think that, you know, the earth is just like some ball that we live on, and it doesn't have, it's not a living thing, okay? It doesn't have a frequency, a vibration, a life force, just like you have. But yet we are inferior to it, and it provides everything for us, okay? So, you know, we eat from trees, the fruit that comes from trees. We eat from the veggies that pop up out the ground. All these things, okay? This is intelligence, okay, from the earth, okay? But yet we just kind of look at it like it's some ball that don't really matter, you know, and we do it any kind of way, okay? And this is how people get into the whole aspect of like, oh, those green people, those earth people, those hippies and things like that. But man, at the end of the day, these people really know what's going on, and they understand that we live on a living entity, and because we are living entities, and this living entity supports us, okay? Just like your parents, the way you expect your parents to support you, okay, and things like that, you gotta look at the earth in the same way, okay? And there's different levels to it, but you gotta look at the earth in the same way, okay? And if you do the earth dirty, then how can you expect it to do what it's supposed to do for you, so you can thrive, okay? So now the Schumann resonance, guys, is 7.83 hertz, 7.83 Hz, okay? Go Google it, all right? So that's a frequency, okay? That's a vibration, okay? And the thing about it is, why this is important is because the earth's Schumann resonance, the earth's frequency and vibration is changing, okay, at a rapid pace, all right? And it has a lot to do with the magnetosphere, okay? The magnetic shield, okay, is all pretty much the same thing, okay? And so if this is changing, okay, then that means circumstances are changing, okay? You can't live on this earth and think that the earth itself don't change, okay? Or if it's changing, that you won't change, or that won't mean something for you and to you as an individual, okay? So these are things that we have to start to become more conscious of, guys. It's not a game. It's not like a thing. It's not like a thing. Stop back here. My daughter, the reason I move the phone like that, my daughter's trying to grab it, okay? So what it is these things is not like, it's not something to try to, you know, put off, okay? It's a real thing. Whether you into it or not, it's a real thing. That's no different if I'm not a basketball fan. It don't mean basketball don't exist, right? It just mean I ain't paying attention to it. But it don't mean that it don't exist and that it doesn't have an effect on our world, okay? And our consciousness and what goes on in our world. So just because you ain't paying attention to something don't mean it ain't happening, okay? So guys, the frequency of the earth has changed, okay? And so this is important. Now, how I always like to tie things into why it is important to us. Because, guys, if the earth's frequency is changing, if the vibration is changing, then you're going to start feeling different, okay? Something has changed. And if you're not hip to this type of stuff, then you may be feeling different and you wondering what's going on. Hopefully this can help you understand what's going on so you can work with it, okay? And you can adapt to it, okay? So, ways that you can help yourself out if you're feeling different or weird, okay? Try to eat healthier foods. Same thing I always say: drink more water, get rest, eat healthier foods. Try to be positive, okay? Try to entertain yourself with positivity, all right? And then therefore you can assimilate and adjust to the change differently, because you can rest assured that the world is not changing its frequency in a manner of negativity, if that makes sense. Like, so if the more you can be, try to be a loving. I'm not trying to sound all new agey, like, but seriously, man, it is what it is. But the more you can be peace, the more you can try to raise your vibration, be in a good frame of mind. Do positive things, healthy things, pro-life things. Then you're probably going to resonate with the changes of the earth, okay? Because you're not going to beat the earth, bro. Like, the earth going to just pluck you off if you ain't resonating with it. Look at yourself as like a cell within a big body that's called the earth, okay? It gets rid of the cancer cells, right? Your body tries to get rid of the cancer, right? And it's just a cell, right? So a cancer is a cell, like, it's cancerous cells, and your body works to get rid of that. All right, guys? So look at it that way, okay? Try to be positive. Try to do things that is that's in harmony with the earth. Not to sound like one of these earthy people. Not saying that anything is wrong with that, but I know for the people I'm trying to reach, that's what it might sound like to you. All I'm saying is, you live on the earth. The earth don't live on you. So you could think it's a game, right? You could think all that is whatever. You see what I mean? But if you're not on a certain level and not vibrating at a certain frequency and making certain changes, then the changes that are happening, whether you like it or not, or whether you acknowledge it or not, you're not going to be able to adapt to it, and not going to be able to roll with the punches, So that's why I say that. So try to make these changes. Try to be a better person, okay? Most of this stuff is just innately in you, man. Like, when you're doing something right. You know what I'm saying? When you're doing the wrong thing. Like, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. You know what I mean? If you eating bad food. If you eating good food. When you feel a certain way when you doing things that correspond to health, wellness, positivity, okay, and life, okay, and when you doing things that don't. All right. And so that's what the Schumann resonance has to do with what's going on, okay, and you personally, okay. But it has changed. Look into it. And so maybe those of us who resonate at a lower frequency, maybe we need to change. Maybe it's something that we need to take into account, okay, that things are changing. All right. Because I'm not perfect. I'm still trying to make changes with the change myself. I'm not perfect. You see what I mean? I'm not perfect. So therefore, I'm adjusting myself also. All right. So guys, hopefully this was a helpful, insightful video. Okay. And a motivational video. All right. To make positive changes and good changes and roll with the punches and change with the earth. Because you going to go before the earth go. All right. So peace.
Peace.